Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's continue learning Boolean algebra. Okay, so in today's session, we are going to discuss about the basic postulates of Boolean algebra. Now, what is these basic postulates? These basic postulates are nothing but the fundamental rules. Okay, like in mathematics, we have fundamental rules. Similarly, these are the rules in the Boolean algebra, which then helps us to build the Boolean algebra or certain other theorems in Boolean algebra. So these are the basic rules and these are the fundamental building blocks for Boolean algebra. So what is this? The fundamental laws of Boolean algebra are called as postulates of Boolean algebra. Now, what are those? There are mainly four types. Okay. So let's see them one by one. The very first one is if x is not equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. And if x is not equal to 1, then x is equal to 0. Now, this looks very complicated. But as you all know that a Boolean variable can have, suppose a Boolean variable x can have either 1 or 0, isn't it? It can have only two values, not more than that. So what is the meaning of that? So here they are saying that is what? If they say if there is a Boolean variable x whose value is not 0, then it has to be 1, isn't it? And if it is not 1, then it has to be 0. It can't be anything else. It has to be between these 0 and 1. So that is what this first rule is stating. The next rule is OR relations or logical addition. So this is about, these rules are about OR relation. Okay. So I hope you remember this symbol from our last session. So this is nothing but OR gate, isn't it? Okay, the very first rule says 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, right? It's true, right? Whenever we have seen the truth table for OR operator, how it works. Whenever there is two zeros, we will get output as zeros, 0. So 0 and 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. I hope you're finding it easy because this is nothing but we have learned already in OR operator. Okay, so we are giving 0 and 0 as input for a OR gate and we are getting a 0 as output. And we give 0 and 1 as an input to a OR gate, we will get 1 as a output. Because in a OR operator, you remember whenever either one value or either one variable of a Boolean expression has a value 1, then output for an OR operator will always be 1. Okay. So here we are giving 1 and 0, still we will get an output 1, and 1 and 1 we are getting 1. Okay, so this is very basic, very simple rules of Boolean algebra. Let's see the next one, which is AND relation or logical multiplication. This is a rule about AND relation. Okay, what is that? Whenever there is two zeros and we do AND of that, we will get always 0. Whenever we do AND of 0 and 1, we will get 0. Whenever we do AND of 1 and 0, we will get 0. Whenever we do AND of 1 and 1, then we will get 1. Okay, this also we have learned in the last session. And I hope you all remember the symbol for AND operator, isn't it? So here we are giving two inputs, 0 and 0, we are getting 0 as output. 0 and 1, we are getting 0. 1 and 0, we are getting 0. 1 and 1, we always get 1 in case of AND operator. Okay. So the fourth one is the complement rule. Okay. So what is this complement rule? Here it says whenever we are complementing 0, we will get 1 as an output. Whenever we are doing the complement of 1, we will get 0 as output. So this is nothing but our NOT operator, isn't it? Do you remember this? This is nothing but our NOT gate, isn't it? We learned it in the last session. This is a NOT gate. So whenever we are giving 0 as an input for a NOT gate, it always complements it. It is also called as an inverter gate, isn't it? So whenever we are giving 1 as an input, it is giving 0. So these are the basic postulates. It's easy to remember, but using these, we are going to derive many theorems and many rules in future. So these are the four rules. Next, let's move on to principle of duality. Now, what is this principle of duality? See here, this principle of duality states that Starting with Boolean relation, another relation can be derived. If we have a particular relation, then another relation can be derived if we follow these 3 steps. Now, what are those? Changing each or sign to an and sign, changing each and sign to an or sign, changing each 0 by 1 and each 1 by 0. So what they're saying, we have to change, and every time if we have a or, we will change it to and. Every time we have a 0, we will change it to 1, 1 to 0, and vice versa, isn't it? So when we do that, what they're saying is a Boolean relation can be derived by another Boolean variable. The derived relation using duality principle is called dual of original expression. For example, if I have to give an example, let's just take our OR relation, which said that 0 plus 0 is equals to 0, isn't it? Now, what is it saying? Change each OR sign to AND sign. So we have an OR sign here. Let's change it to AND sign, which is dot, isn't it? I'm doing this. Next, it is saying changing each and. Anyways, we don't have and here. So let's move on to the third one. It is saying changing each 0 by 1 and each 1 by 0. So what I'm saying, what I'm doing, 0, wherever there is 0, I am saying 1. So it is saying 1 into 1. 1 and 1 is equal to 1, which is true, isn't it? This we saw in and relation, right? So principle of duality. So now this particular statement is a dual of this one. So dual of this statement. That's why they're saying the derived relation using duality principle. Here duality principle is nothing but these 3 rules. Now you don't have to apply these rules to everything. So wherever there is needed. See here I had only OR operation. So I just converted into AND. So if there is an expression which is saying X plus Y Z equal to 0, then how do you do that? We will say X dot Y plus Z, isn't it? So why? Because we have OR operation also here, we have AND operation also here. In that case, I'm just going to convert. But in this case, I had only AND operation. So I'm OR operation. So I'm just converting it to AND. I hope this is clear. So this is about principle of duality. So what they are saying is, whatever the derived relation we will get, it is called as the dual of original expression. Now this particular principle of duality is going to come in handy for various theorems we are going to learn. Also the various Boolean expression reduction we are going to learn in the further coming videos. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching.